I'm only just now filming an intro for this because I forgot that I was going to do this, but I decided I wanted to take you guys along for grocery shopping today since we do a lot. I look like I'm in heaven because that's how foggy it is out right now. But we're going grocery shopping today. And I wanted to take you guys along, show you a little bit of what I'm getting. I'm not sure if I'm going to be talking in the actual store, if I'm just going to do some kind of voiceover or anything, because I'm really anxious. I don't know why. Time 2 of filming, I decided I wanted to film in public. That's really strange. But, before anyone says I eat like a toddler, I know, okay? I know. Goo goo gaga, okay? I don't give a fuck. I don't know how to cook. I'm working on it, kind of. And I eat like a toddler, alright? So you will watch me grab Kraft mac and cheese and dinosaur chicken nuggets or something. Probably not that actually, but I have before and I do it again. So I'll check back in later. I don't actually know how people do this. I think this is a mistake because I have to do this in front of people and it's scaring me. But we just got coffee because we do it every single time we go grocery shopping. I have a Golden Eagle. If you don't know what that is, then you're just gonna have to figure it out. My girlfriend got something that says, it's called like Jingle Nog, and it has Jingle Sprinks, which sounds like several slurs for Christmas elves, but that's fine. We're on our way to the secondary location. Oh, I got a chocolate donut, by the way. I don't think you care, though. This is super embarrassing. I don't know how people do it, but I'm about to be at our secondary location. I'm sure you'll be able to figure out where it is based on the interior, but I'm gonna not say it because I think it's fun and mysterious. I literally don't have anything else to say, so I guess I'll see you there. In the store now, and I'm gonna have to get used to filming, but I don't know how. My girlfriend's grabbing something right now, so I'm trying to do it subtly, but you know, whatever. I'm so easily enchanted by stuff like this. It's like a slime strawberries. This is what I was saying when I said that I'm like a toddler. I guess I said I eat like a toddler, but I'm not planning on eating this, obviously. But it's just really easy to, I just love that. But I'm not gonna even play with it. I'm just gonna look at it and then throw it away, so I'm not gonna buy it. But look at sliced bread for slime, to spread slime on. Kids have it so easy. Fidget toys used to be so hard to find. But look at how easy these kids have it. This might just be plastic bananas. So that's not as cool, but you know, whatever. I say that my girlfriend's become fixated on getting a pie dish, even though we don't need it and we don't have that much money, and she's looking at me. But we don't actually need a pie dish, which she wants a pie dish, so she's probably gonna buy it. She's looking at me hatefully. I'm about to pick something up for a recipe that I'm cooking for my girlfriend for our anniversary. If they have it, but I don't know if they're actually gonna have what I'm looking for. We're shopping together, but I just told her not to pay attention. But like I mentioned earlier that I don't cook, and that's true. But I'm wanting to kind of learn a little bit more, and she specifically told me she was interested in me cooking for her anniversary at some point. So I decided I wanted to do that this time. This might be what I'm looking for. I don't think she's going to watch this video before our anniversary, so I can probably say what it is. I'm cooking some stuffed shells. It didn't look too hard. What about you? Do you 1 pound? This one's 2 pounds. I need one that's like 1 pound. I think this is what I need. But I'm gonna look it up. I'm very excited to do it because I don't really get the chance that often to cook for her. And I've been trying to figure that out a little bit more. I need to remember that that's where I look, not over here. Alright. I didn't actually show what it was. Forgot to show it, so this is what it is. Mild Italian sausage. Picking up some ciabatta because we have this sweet corn and risotto pasta or something that we didn't make this last week, so we're probably gonna make it this week. I was worried I was gonna have to go to a third location, but they actually have the shells I need. I know it's great value, but I can't imagine it's really gonna make that much of a difference. I'm picking up some of these because this is not for the recipe I was talking about earlier, obviously, but I'm picking up these because the mini ones are better than the normal sized M&Ms. I don't know why, that's just true. My girlfriend's checking out right now, but it's too crowded over there. I didn't want to film. So she guessed what I was making, because even though she told me she wouldn't pay attention, she's really bad about that. And she was like, don't tell me if I'm right. And then like 2 seconds later, she was like, okay, tell me if I'm right. So she knows what I'm making. But hopefully it'll be good anyway. I might film that, actually, the cooking process. I really don't cook that often. It's not going to be anything crazy. It's just, you know, box shells, and I'm stuffing some stuff in them. It's a stupid way to put that. But I've noticed how much I breathe now that I started filming, which is just too much. I don't know. But we are just about wrapping up. Like I said, she's checking out. And then when we get home, we're gonna get some food on the way home. We'll eat, and then I'll put the groceries up. And I might film part of that too. Maybe in montage style. But we'll see what I want to do. I didn't film quite as much as I wanted to, because I'm just so nervous, and I feel like I really only took a couple clips. But that's okay. We'll have the little montage part at the end, and who knows what else. Maybe I'll extend it into a wider daily thing. Or maybe not. I guess we'll find out. I'm not gonna do that again. That was stupid. We just got home, so we're working on bringing groceries in. Try not to show too much of the outside of our place. But it was really cold this morning, but now it's kind of bright. It's still chilly, but the sun is really aggressive. I'm sure you can see. But like I said, we're just taking stuff in. I'm really bad at repeating myself. That's also something I need to get better about, because that's not interesting for anybody. I mean, you say the same thing like 100 times. But I can't do this while holding a phone, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop holding the phone. If you want to get flashbanged first by the sun, that would be great. Alright, I got done eating and doing everything I needed to do there, and now I need to put the groceries away, which I usually do late. Sorry, my cat's rolling around. Which I usually do after we eat. We've dawdled a little bit too much today. Put it off a little bit, but that's okay. I wanted to really quickly show off, though, our Pikachu shrine. This belongs to Axel. He's a really big fan of Pikachu, obviously. And you can see all of his little pieces of his little shrine here. Just wanted to show that off. First, before I actually do... Am I a toddler? Come on. Before I actually do the groceries, I wanted to... We're gonna feed this guy. So, I need to get that for him. He's being sweet because he knows that he's gonna get fed, but he's not actually usually this sweet. Yes. I'm gonna grab his food bowl so that we can do that.